Hi, my name is Cash McClure.
And I'm Aaron McClure.
And we are from Reedfield, Maine. What I like to do a lot is I like to play sports like basketball. I really love basketball, and I like to play baseball too. And what I really like to do on my free time is fishing for like smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, and pickerel, usually.
I'm a teacher. I teach kids with special needs, and on our free time we definitely get out on the lakes around here in Maine and do a lot of fishing with Cash and my younger son as well. And it's definitely Cash's passion to get out on the lake and do as much fishing as possible.
We would really love to come down and fish with Peter and catch some like really big fish. Like I see you catch a lot of blackfin tuna and tarpon and sailfish, and I just think it would be a lot of fun to go down there and fish. My dream job is actually to be either a professional basketball player or a professional bass angler or just a professional fisherman. And we actually, one time when I was fishing with my little brother, he had one of those like little tiny button reels, one of those like Superman rods, and it was like his first time out fishing, and he just tried to cast it like one-handed, and he just threw the whole thing right in the water and just watched it there and left it, just didn't say anything and just watched it sink there. And then we looked over and we noticed that he didn't have a rod, and we're like, Keegan, what'd you do to your rod? And he's just pointing in the water right there, looking at his rod. I have another funny fishing story about my dog, Phyllis. One time I was fishing off one of my family camp docks, and I caught a fish, and she was on the dock with me, and she jumped in after the fish because it was jumping all around, and it was her first time ever going in the water and swimming. So she started like doggy paddling and flailing all around, and I had to grab her collar and lift her back up on the dock, and then she started panting, and then she ran away and was scared to go on the dock after that for the whole time. She's a troublemaker.
So the last couple of years, Cash has really become addicted to fishing. We're out on the lake nonstop when it's any downtime at all after a game or practice. We've got to go out fishing in the morning. If I'm not working, we got to get up and go fishing. In the evening, we got to go fishing. When he's not fishing, he's watching YouTube videos of fishing. He's become very hooked on your YouTube videos, and he's been watching videos on TV a lot. So I think he's becoming quite addicted to fishing.
Last year, I actually went deep sea fishing with one of my friend's dad, and we were out there for 6 hours straight and caught nothing at all. Nothing. Everybody around us was catching pollock and cod, and they were filling up their coolers, and we had an empty cooler for the whole time.
Nothing.
And I see people down there on your videos, I see people hooking up with mahi-mahi and a bunch of big fish, and it would be so much fun to come down and fish with you because we have no experience with big fish.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
The biggest fish I ever caught was a 4.7-pound bass, largemouth bass, and it was a pretty good fight for what we're used to, but
not like down there.
It would mean so much to win this trip, because I'd really like to meet a professional angler like Peter. He seems really nice, and I'd really like to go down to Florida because I always see the weather is so good down there, and it's the fishing capital of the world. It would be an experience of a lifetime to come down, so please pick us.